Welcome you guys back in. Привет, здравствуйте всем моим русским зрителям. Типа мы можем, как прошлую игру по общему языку найти и делать каст. So, without further ado, in the dark mists, where the glowing crystals happen, at the top right side of the map, representing Team Liquid, it is the Blue Zerg, LiquidSheth. Yeah, check me out, I'm like Startail Legend. Yeah, Legend in Heavens. So, over here, and over here, down at the pulsing green lights, at the bottom left side of the map, representing Alternate Gaming with their own purple crystals, it is Alternates Gaming. Teal Protoss Socke! So, I want to welcome you guys in again. If you guys are new to the scene, if you guys are new to the league, if you guys are new to me, I want to welcome you guys in. I'm Cheesehead Logic, or as some of you guys might know, as Empire TV CHL. Part of the Empire team, yes, the Russian Empire, part of that casting team. So you guys can follow me on Twitter at Empire TV CHL if you guys are wondering what the hell is going on and why is Sheth and Socke playing each other. Well, this is the PokerStrategy League, part of the last two series left in this league. For the final games, it is a 10-game series that has been getting played out all season long. So if you guys are not familiar, 9 players were added to the league. Everybody plays each other in a 10-game series, full 10 games, no matter what the end score is, at least all 10 games are played. Then at the end of it all, the person who leads and has the best score basically wins $2,500, and it kind of breaks down all the way into 9th place. A little bit of a sad story, kind of in the middle of the PokerStrategy League. Select was one of the players in the table, I guess if you want to call it, or in the group for the PokerStrategy League, but he again retired, and he from SC2 and now playing Dota, so that 9th place money, at least from what I know, is going to get redistributed throughout all the other spots, or maybe into 1st place or something like that, I don't know. Whatever the PokerStrategy admins do decide to do. So here we go, game number 8 underway already. So 5-2 lead for Socke at the moment. Sheth is doing an early pull and a lot of early harass as we take a look and see. Right now at this point, Socke trying to get his first Zealot out, trying to get the second Zealot out. He's going to have to Chrono Boost the hell out of him. And see, this is kind of a problem. I feel like he should have used the Chrono Boost maybe on the gate, but instead he's going to use it on the... Instead, he's actually going to use it on the... Oh, got to be very careful because he's going to lose potentially the Zealot. And once he loses the Zealot, this could actually spell a lot of issues for him. Second Zealot is already underway. Sheth actually doing a really nice job of harassing at this point. Trying to get some of the workers down, whittle them down not only to their shields, but everything that he could possibly get, and even focusing some of them down. On the other side, Socke, beautiful micro, able to save one of those probes with almost nothing left on him. And at this point, he's just trying to get around, trying to get to that red probe, but he will not be able to. Beautiful hold position micro by Socke, man. Dang! That is some epic, epic micro. So great job by Socke as we see Sheth expanding at this point after that hold off. So he's gonna attempt to try to make something happen out of this game. Beautiful hold by Socke. At this point, if I had to assume anything, maybe this is gonna be some kind of potential 3-gate, 4-gate aggression by Socke, because once a Zerg decides to invest so much of his economy and kind of delay his hatch for so long, it actually opens up a little bit of a timing for a Protoss. And I mean, again, what did actually Socke lose this game? Socke потерял почти ничего, только одного работника, so only one worker. Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of an English-Russian lesson. Worker means работник, работник. Работник means worker. Работник это worker. So instead of actually hitting that timing, Socke is actually just going to be going, it looks to be for an expansion, which I'm a little bit shocked, just a tiny bit. Usually you would see maybe a little bit of a counter timing or something of that nature. And again, it's still possible, but it all just matters on the mineral account how much he decides to actually utilize, because who knows, because this actually, what this could be, just a couple forward gates that he's going to use as a wall if in case a counterattack does come later. So trying to find where there's that probe out, so we're going to keep a close eye on that probe and see what it decides to do, because it's going to be a big tell-all. If it starts putting those forward pylons up, it definitely means he's going to be going for some sort of aggression, and yes, indeed, he is. Now, Roach Warren is just about finished up for Sheth. Это сейчас Roach, это здание, это почти закончено для Sheth. Значит, он может это Roach защиту себе приготовить. Защита сейчас это идет, это помощь это прибегает. Вот уже вот эти 3 гейта закончены, и значит он просто сейчас будет это 3 гейта агрессивного пуш. Ну вот. Ему надо, конечно, микро хорошего, это чтобы он не потерял вот этого одного стокера с это очень низким шилдов. Ну, конечно, вот эти золоты помогут, это хоть бы вот этого хач убивать. И вот проблема сейчас 9 ручей выйдет, ну, уже есть хранилище блок, лимит у него 38 и 36. So a little bit of a supply block from Sheth. Again, there's a lot of roaches out, but if microed really well, Sheth could actually take this on, and especially if he gets another warp in of stalkers, he should be able to without a problem. And there we go, that beautiful micro from Sake. He will lose the stalker though, kind of getting caught off guard right there. Now Sake does have to be careful, he can't lose too many pylons so he doesn't get supply block, but as we see another warping coming, and I just don't think Sheth has the economy to be able to consistently hold off. As we take a look and see, there we go, Sake warping in more and more, should be warping in more and more units. There we go, finally does so. I think he's waiting for the cooldown. Now this could end up being kind of a one base versus a one base game, but I just don't think that at the moment Sake has any ability to really hold off this push, especially if Sake has really good micro, does really good focus fire, moves the stalkers back, and now he's warping in additional stalkers. And I mean, it's going to come to a point, you guys saying it's kind of like an Immortal Sentry all in, even though it's 3 base Zerg. He's just eventually, with good engagements and good unit trades, the Protoss army has just so much last ability that he's going to be able to just eventually out-muscle him in the end. Yeah, so I mean, it's not looking good for Sheth at the moment again, and he's losing roach after roach. The stalker number is starting to grow higher. He's right now Sake's not really losing any additional roaches, to be honest, and more units are getting warped in. A couple zealots at the bottom, so they're going to be able to at least kind of hack away at maybe some of these roaches and take away some of the focus fire away from the stalkers, so from the roaches. Да, просто очень жалко сейчас. Шет, я чувствую, сейчас, наверное, проиграет игру, потому что у него не хватает экономии, просто бесконечно теряет ручей. И вот про чего я говорил, это, наверное, как я сказал, это, я не знаю, если я по-русски сказал, но американцы мне сказали, что, наверное, Соки пойдет это какого-то агрессивного counter-тайминг. Я думал, может 4 гейт, но он просто 3 гейт агрессивного пошел, и для него очень повезло, потому что он 2 королевы убил. Ручей видно, ну просто видно, что у него обмен лучше и лучше остается, все равно лимит у него выше, 44 от 7.6, 29 для 42 от Шет, потерял уже его хач, в натурале, и сейчас он может сейчас это вперед идти, это в мейн. И вот где еще большая проблема, у него совсем нет королев никакие для инжект, значит он только может 2 юнитов, 1 юнита в одно время готовить, значит все, ГГ.